Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Ali Iftikhar. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video let's talk about all the PNP draws that happened in the past 6 days. And mind you, the past 6 days have been very fruitful. We've seen an express entry draw as well. Despite all the odds, there was an express entry draw with the CRS drop of 3 points. And apologies, in the last video I said CRS drop of 2 points, and that was a slip of tongue. Although I had it in my notes that there was a drop of 3 points. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so April 20th, let's start from April 20. PEI, Prince Edward Island, the smallest province of Canada with one of the smallest PNP programs, right? So they invited 180 candidates through labor and express entry stream, and 9 candidates through the business work permit entrepreneur category. Okay, and I mean, they say on their website that the minimum score was 72, and which confuses a lot of candidates, but it's not the case. The 180 candidates that were invited, 72 score does not apply to them. 72 score only applies to the people who were selected through the business work permit entrepreneur stream. Only 9 people. Okay, so when I made my Prince Edward Island profile, my score was 74 probably. I don't exactly remember, 74 or 78. Okay, and I kept my PEI profile over there. When I saw such a draw, and I was like, my score is more than that, but why was I not selected? And then I got to know that, okay, so this score does not apply to the express entry stream of Prince Edward Island. So Prince Edward Island would only invite you if you have established connection within the province of Prince Edward Island. Okay, now same day, April 20th, Saskatchewan held a marvelous draw, and this draw was so amazing that I kept reminding myself that I'm gonna make a video, but I could not make a video because you guys know that my family came. So after office hours, I'm always buying groceries. You'll always find me in Food Basics, in Walmart, in No Frills. If you're around Oakville, or if you're around Mississauga area, Aaron Mills area, you'll find me in these grocery stores after office hours, because in Canada, 9 o'clock, most of these grocery stores, they close down. So I've got all these stores closing down at 9 o'clock, and then Iqbal Foods, which is a Desi grocery store, a big store, Iqbal Foods closes at 10 p.m. Okay, and then some days when I'm on the clock, then the last resort is Walmart, which closes at 11 p.m. and nothing after 11 p.m. Okay, so this is how it is. They like to sleep early, and so I have very short time to make those grocery trips. And Saskatchewan, happy draw, 69 score. 69. If you've been following my channel, you would know that I always say that 70 is a score that you need to have if you want to get selected through Saskatchewan. So 69 score is a very good score, because 70 something one can get without having any connection to the province of Saskatchewan. The reason why it was 69, because almost 1,067 people were invited in this draw, both in express entry category and occupation in demand category of Saskatchewan. Okay, so details are 623 candidates from the express entry subcategory, and 444 people from the OID category, and 1,067 people in total were invited by Saskatchewan. Big draw, massive news, and I'm sorry I did not make the video in time. Then up on the same day, April 20th, Manitoba also conducted a draw. Manitoba invited 507 candidates from 3 streams of Manitoba PNP program, MPNP. 91 invitation were issued to the candidates who had a valid express entry profile. And by the way, right now I am outside Toronto Pearson Airport. You could see it right here. This is Toronto Premium Pearson Airport, otherwise known as YYZ. And the reason why I'm here, my friend is flying to Pakistan, so I came to see him, and I saw him off, and he's gone to take his flight, right? He's with his family. So when I was about to leave, I thought that maybe I should make the video right now, because when I get home, I will not get time. So let's talk about Manitoba. Manitoba is not really for the people who do not have a connection to the province of Manitoba. It's mainly for the people who have worked or who have studied in Manitoba, or who have a very close relative in Manitoba who is willing to sponsor them. Otherwise, if you don't have a family member in Manitoba who's willing to sponsor you from abroad, then Manitoba PNP program is no good for you. Okay, so that is a fair and square thing. Then on the same day, April 20th, Quebec held a draw, and in that draw, that car is coming so close to me, man. That car is coming so close to me. I don't know why. Okay, so Quebec. April 20th, they shared the news of this draw, and 1,020 candidates were invited. 1,020. I mean, what happened here? Saskatchewan held a very big draw, right? Manitoba held a decent enough draw. Sorry about that. Prince Edward Island conducted a regular draw. And if we talk about Quebec, 1,020 people. This is amazing, with a score of 598, which is quite a high score. I wouldn't like that score, but I mean, what can we do? It's Quebec, and they prefer French-speaking candidates. Then on April 21st, Alberta released the details of 2 draws in April. So apparently the first draw of Alberta PNP program was very small. It was so small, I saw the news on Alberta website, but I didn't make a video because they invited only 53 candidates. Only 53 invitations were sent out to the express entry candidates, and in the designated healthcare pathway, okay, with a CRS of at least 351. But then on April 18th, and hence April 21st date, because Alberta releases the data after 2-3 days. So they invited 307 CRS holders at least, and this was only for the agriculture occupation priority sector, okay, and 68 people were invited. So these 2 draws were conducted by Alberta, not really a very happening thing with Alberta. Okay, then last up is April 25th, British Columbia. British Columbia invited 113 candidates, but keep in mind that almost all of the BC PNP pathways, they are always revolving around job offers. So if you do not have a job offer, because they have a large pool of candidates who have those job offers, and hence they continue their draws sometimes 4 times a month, 3 times a month, or 5 times a month. So British Columbia is only good for the people with job offer. Otherwise it's no good. It's no good for the outlanders. For the inlanders, because as I said, they have a large chunk of candidates that are already inland. So they keep on selecting from there. Although Ontario also has a similar pool, or rather a bigger pool than Vancouver, way bigger pool than Vancouver, British Columbia. But Ontario is nice enough to invite people from outside of Canada without having a connection. Like me, I got invited through Ontario PNP program, and now here I am. So yeah, this was the PNP recap. That's what I could call it. A summary of all the PNP draws in the past few days. So I hope I didn't bore you too much in this video with these words. This is Ali Iftikhar, and I'm hoping great things are coming your way.